gotta be kidding me.
Oh, come on, Treva, it's Wellness Wednesday.
Wait a minute. I gotta answer this one.
Wait, but the people need to know.
I know, but wait,
eating.
I want to finish doing this, and I didn't eat my chocolate. Hold on. Okay, let's try. Oh my God, she can't be doing that. It's so funny.
Mindful eating, Treva, not just nibbling on the phone.
Okay. I'm really sorry. Hold on. Okay, so, hi. Welcome. Let me finish biting this. Snickers are my favorite. Anyways, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. The last weekend, I was here on property doing a virtual conference for fitness. And you're like, what's that got to do with mindful eating? Well, there was a wonderful seminar on this. And I thought, especially since we're all sitting around, and what are we doing? Exactly what I was just doing. I was on the phone, mindlessly eating this. Yes, it is healthy, but eating the whole bag is not, okay? I love Snicker bars, but eating all that candy, not such a good idea. All right, so I want to talk about mindful eating. And what does that mean? When you hear mindful eating, kind of brings up a few different ideas, I hope. Here's something I'd like you to do. If you've got something to eat nearby, or if you can go get something real quick, bring it over, sit it down in front of you. Leave it alone, don't eat it yet. So when we think about mindfulness, awareness comes to mind. We think being aware, being in the moment, being full of what's happening around me or on my plate, okay? The other thing is, mindfulness is being fully aware with all of your senses. And a lot of times we don't think about that when we're eating. We just dig in and start eating because my favorite show is on and I want to watch that. Or I'm talking to my best friend on my phone and I want to do that while I'm eating. Okay? That's not mindful. That's mindless. And Americans are great at mindless eating. Think about this. How many do we sit in front of that TV for every meal? When you go out to eat, my husband's guilty of this. He will sit himself at the table so he can watch the TV, especially if the Dallas Cowboys are playing. But it's interesting because I'm talking and he's looking and he's eating. Now, put on a show that I want to see and I look the same way. All right, so I want you to start thinking about when you eat. Where do you eat? Are you paying attention? Are you watching that TV? Do you have something on? Are you flipping the TV, see what's on? I don't want that show, I want this show, and I'm still stuffing food in my mouth. Okay, think about that. I'm gonna set this down. So mindful eating is eating with attention and intention. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, what I'm eating. And my intention is to eat healthy, slowly, and with that sense of really enjoying what I'm eating, okay? And when we think about this, most Americans can eat their breakfast in 5 minutes. And when I heard that statistic, I was like, that is not true. I take at least 20 minutes to eat. So yesterday morning when I got up, I timed myself. Okay, it was 5.5 minutes, so I'm a little slower than others, okay? But it taught me a good lesson because we think we're not doing that. That's not me. And guess where I was while I was eating breakfast? watching television because I need to know the traffic, the weather, and all of that before I go out the door. So that brings me to another point. We need to slow down and we need to relax. Do you think I was relaxed? Well, sorta. I don't drive I-4, so that's a good thing. But let me tell you, if the traffic guy had said, 436 is shut down at Colonial Drive, and I'd be like, ah! And there goes my whole meal. There goes the whole day, really, okay? So we want to start thinking about that. And then as we eat, especially if we're in a social thing, we may not realize we have now eaten all we really need. We're full, but we're still eating because we're talking and we're having a good time and we're not assessing, how do I feel? Do I feel full? Have I had enough? That kind of thing. So these are things that we want to start paying attention to. When I went to this seminar, I thought, is this really important? I mean, if I eat slow or fast, if I'm relaxed or not. Obviously, if I'm not relaxed, I got a little indigestion going on, but is that really important? And is it important for me to really assess, am I full or not? What's going on? And I've noticed during this COVID-19 shutdown, as soon as I get home, I feel like I gotta put something in my mouth. I gotta eat. And it's stuff that I wouldn't normally eat. And I thought, wow, talk about mindless eating. It's there, let me eat it. And I had to think about, what is that feeding me? Well, it's feeding that feeling of not being in control. So I can eat this and feel I'm like in control, when I'm really not. I'm kind of kidding myself, all right? So I'm gonna talk about why it's important for us to learn how and practice mindful eating. Number one, it gives you a healthier relationship with food, right? Because now I'm paying attention to what I'm eating. Is it healthier? Is this a better choice for me? Do I really like this food? The doctor that was doing this seminar made a comment and made me laugh. And she said one of her clients had actually started doing some of these things and realized she was eating things she didn't even like. And I'm like, wow, you know, you're spending a whole lifetime eating things you don't like? Talk about poor quality of life. Oh my goodness. So we get that healthy relationship with, I'm eating things that I enjoy, I'm eating things that are healthier, I'm eating things that are going to really give me nutrition, good nutrients into my body. And it's very important right now while we're fighting this virus. You think about those foods that are high in vitamin C, foods that might be higher in zinc, real important foods to be eating right now. And you can get a list of that off the internet, real simple to find out. Well, I'm already eating those things, or I don't eat those things and I like that. Maybe I should start eating it. The second thing is we savor what we're eating. We really taste it. We enjoy it. And we appreciate our food. There's something about gratitude that really resonates with our bodies. When we can eat with thankfulness, there's a type of relaxation and mindfulness that comes with that. And now, eating my meal becomes an experience, and I'm gonna enjoy it a little bit more. Number three, I get a stronger connection to eating for hunger and health. In other words, I'm not just sitting there eating that because I'm on the phone or watching TV. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I want to feel better because I'm eating. We also get that better connection of, this is a healthier choice that's going to make me feel better in the long run and keep me healthier. Okay. Number four, we eat until we're truly full. Americans don't seem to know what a portion looks like. I only have a paper plate, but if you look at the paper plate, the plates that we really eat off of are probably about that big and about that big. This would be a great size for us to start learning what does a portion really look like. When they talk about a protein, it should look like the size of a deck of cards. And then the rest of my plate should be filled with vegetables, healthy vegetables, and perhaps a carbohydrate. And that could be a white potato. Horrors, we don't eat white potatoes. Yes, we do. They're healthy, they can be healthy, just like a sweet potato can. So it's in how you fix them and what you put on them and all that good stuff, okay? Obviously, brown rice would be a better choice than white rice. Pasta that's made from a whole wheat, you know, that kind of thing. So then I begin to think, well, can I change my taste buds a little bit? Absolutely. So that might be something that would happen as you start to think about eating for health and hunger. And I really loved number 5. She really went through why it's important to mindfully eat. It decreases cravings. I crave chocolate all the time. But if I'm eating healthy, those cravings go away, and I know that. I knew that before she said it. So I was like, oh, okay, put the chocolate away. It decreases sugar intake. It decreases our heart rate because we're slowed down, we're relaxed, we're thinking about what we're doing, we're in the moment. It's gonna automatically decrease my weight because I'm eating healthier, I'm slowing down, I'm only eating until I'm full. It decreases abdominal fat. And we know that abdominal fat can cause the metabolic syndrome, which is leading into diabetes and some other things that we don't want to happen. So that's real important. It decreases cholesterol. Real important for me, because my cholesterol is always high. Let's not go there. It improves digestion because I've slowed down, I'm relaxed, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I'm enjoying my food, so digestion is improved. It also improves nutrient absorption. That becomes very important as we grow older. Our bodies don't want to really grasp all those nutrients like it did when we were 20 years old. So that becomes real important, that what we're eating and how we're doing this, that we get every nutrient out of that piece of food. Very important. And here's a big one. It improves elimination. So if you're having problems with constipation, diarrhea, this is real important. Start mindfully eating. So I want to give you some of the skills to practice. This is not going to happen overnight, okay? You're not going to wake up tomorrow and go, ta-da, I'm a mindful eater, woohoo! No, you have to practice. Number 1, slow down. Put the fork down between each bite. So you take a bite, put the fork down, and enjoy eating that piece of food. Chew it, savor it, taste it, smell it, look at it. That's where digestion really starts. We look at it, man, that looks good. I can't wait to eat that. I'm salivating, I'm getting ready, let's go. Hands-free eating, and that doesn't mean this. It doesn't mean that. What it means is putting the fork down between each bite, no cell phones, no remote controls, no tablets, no electronics, nothing. Leave it out of here. Don't even bring it to the table, okay? Hands-free, boom. Relax. Take a few deep breaths before you eat your meal. That's real simple, just and your body's gonna start, oh, we're doing something different now. I'm gonna sit and eat. It just prepares your brain, it prepares your body. Sit down. How many of you stand at the kitchen sink and eat? I hope nobody does, but I've been guilty of that. I'm in a hurry, let's go. Let me eat it right here. Worst thing you can do. So make sure you're sitting down. And then create an atmosphere of relaxation. Now, if you're eating your meals out of something like this is telling your body, we're in a hurry, let's go. So when you get your meals, take it out of here and put it on a plate. Make it look attractive. Make it look like something you want to eat, all right? Maybe you'll have a candle lit. Maybe you'll have flowers sitting there. Maybe you have a tablecloth. Whatever it might be that can just make you feel like I'm relaxed, I'm going to eat my meal, I'm going to enjoy it. You want to get that mindset going. Assess. How do I feel? Am I hungry right now? Am I ready to eat this meal? And then as you eat, take some deep breaths between bites and then reassess. Am I still hungry or am I full? So again, this is going to take some time to develop that skill. All right, so remember that piece of food I asked you to grab before we started and I had you sit it down in front of you? Let's practice this. Now, when I did this, I had a banana that was a little overripe. I don't recommend doing this with a banana that's overripe. It was a little disgusting. But if you have something that you can just think about enjoying eating, and if you don't, you can also do this just mentally. How would this feel? So, I want you to pick up that piece of food. I want you to look at it. How does it look? Does it look appetizing? Take a deep breath. Smell it. It smells good. And now take your bite. Put it in your mouth. Don't chew. Don't chew it. It's in your mouth. Roll it around a little bit in your mouth. How does it feel? What's that first little taste? Now chew. Slowly. With intention. And paying attention. How does it feel in your mouth? How does it taste? How's your brain reacting to this? Is your brain going, let's go, let's get this out of the mouth, let's swallow? Try not to. It's hard, but try not to swallow yet. Okay? Now assess. Was I hungry for that? Probably not, because I don't know what time of day you're watching this. But maybe you were really hungry and you're like, can I please get another bite of this? Go ahead and swallow. And if you're hungry, take another bite. But those three things can kind of help you really learn how to become a mindful eater, okay? One of the things that I wanted to share, and this kind of really blew me away, I never thought about it, but chronically eating your meals fast with no thought, just mindless, leads to overeating. And the reason that is, and this was interesting, the stomach starts to stretch because you ate so much without thinking, without being mindful, that now every time you sit down to eat, it takes more to satisfy you. It kind of tricks the brain. It's like the brain's going, wait a minute, you ate, 5 Whoppers the other night, now I need 6. I hope not. But that's what's happening to the brain. The brain's getting tricked, all right? So remember, slow down, relax, and assess. Try those things just for the next few weeks that we're still kind of in lockdown. This is the perfect time to practice it because you can do this at home on your own and really figure out, is this something I need to do? Is this helpful for me? And if you have any questions on this, give me a call. I'm starting to practice this because I'm terrible about eating quick and let's go. And when I sit and enjoy my meal, wow, what a big difference it has made. So I hope this encourages you to try this, to become a mindful eater. All right, see you next Wednesday.